blue. Everybody else is still full health.
Yeah, but Kevin definitely took a hit because he dropped an item.
CJ's got penetrating bombs. Looks like Luck of the Kevin is just holding on for dear life just to make sure he could get the right moves. Raiden's just going around trying to trap Dan, and then hurry mode kicks in. So let's see who's going to happen. You know, that's what's been happening. Most of the draws and pretty much all the really close plays have been during the literally maybe the last 10 seconds.
Well, that's usually how it works because you've got no room left, so you've got to hope for a miracle play. CJ and Kevin trade off some damage. They're at about 60. Dan is at about 40. Oh, Dan's at about 15 now. Ryan's got the best health right now, but that might not stay for long. Dan's in one hit zone. Kevin's going to join him shortly. Ooh, there's a lot of close plays here. And a remote bomb by Dan. Almost kills Ryan and Kevin. Doesn't succeed, though. Oh, my God. What's going to happen here now? Everyone just killed themselves but CJ. CJ gets a point. He's on the board.
Oh, so we... 4-way... No, wait, never mind.
3-way tie for first.
Yep.
I don't know who dropped the bomb that trapped him in there. It wasn't Dan. It was an orange bomb, so it had to be one of the other two. But it did give CJ the point. He was off by himself and completely out of the range of that bomb.
Oh my goodness gracious. Apparently Dan lost his bomb walkthrough.
I didn't realize he had a bomb walkthrough.
Neither did I.
Alright, this is round 7. We've got 1 point for Kevin, Ryden, and CJ. Dan not on the board yet, but it's not for a lack of trying. Draws also happened 3 times as well.
I forgot this was a game by Ubisoft.
Which
My
game?
Stop Smoking coach for his Nintendo DS.
Oh, right.
I always remember the glucose meter game for DS, but not that one.
The Proton John is lit. Let the games begin.
Apparently now, my goodness.
So what happens if you drop the bombs and then they don't explode? Do we have to start over the whole tournament, just like with the Olympics? Where it goes out?
No, I just stand there like an idiot for 4 minutes until they fix it. If Dan can get on the board, it'll be a 4-way tie for first. It's going to make deciding who gets second and third the fun part. And fourth, for that matter. Jeez. Let's see how it goes, though. These guys are playing their hearts out. You can tell by all the crazy plays they're going for here.
Indubitably. Holy moly.
While Dan is the only person who's been hit so far, he did get remote bombs out of it and did a lot of damage to Luck of the Kevin. However, Ryden has infinite line.
And there's still soft blocks near him, so I want to say he's kind of okay in terms of protection-wise, but at the same time it could screw him over.
This is getting crazy. Everyone's taking a lot of hits. Everyone's about the same amount of health here now. Kevin's got it the worst, but not by much.
Looks like Dan is playing aggressive.
Dan's slowly chipping away his own health in the process, though. He's got to be careful.
Ryan's just trying to find a good way to trap people, but it's...
Dan is trying to take advantage of the bombs that are trapping everyone, trying to hit the others stuck in there. Not quite working in his favor, but it is looking good every time he tries it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ryden has everyone in the palm of his hands right now. Apparently except for Dan. Someone's got to deal with Ryden, otherwise this could be it. Or we'll have at least a guaranteed winner. Oh, major hits for everyone in that corner. Kevin in the red. Dan at about 45. Ryan at about 30. CJ is still about 75. Just having a good time in the corner.
I think CJ, he's just playing the strategy of he's going to let the other two try and go in after him, and then he'll just snipe off whoever's left. By the looks of it,
that does seem like a good plan. Uh-oh, Dan traps himself in a corner. That's going to hurt. Is Dan out? Dan is still in it with 1 hit point. Gets his remote bombs back, but Ryden makes sure that does not happen a second time.
He's a fighter, alright.
No way, Dan's still in it.
Holy
Dan's not giving up.
clutching it.
CJ is the only one with health left, though. Oh, God. Suicide play by Raiden kills Dan and himself. Look at Kevin and CJ, the only two left right now. Kevin seems to have picked up the remote bomb that Dan had.
CJ still has the health advantage, though.
CJ could win a suicide play, but Kevin's the one with the remote bomb, so it's more likely that a suicide play would come from Kevin. Nope, health dropped down enough. One hit from either will kill it. Blocks are going to decide it!
Wait, what?
Draw again! 4 draws!
Oh my god! Oh, this is amazing. Holy Toledos, ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone's fighting. Round 8. No clear winner yet, unless we're counting draw. Then draw has won the entire goddamn tournament.
Draw always counts.
I'm not gonna lie, this is like super intense.
Okay, it looks like I destroyed a remote bomb in the process, so that's one less remote to worry about right now. This is what happened when pros play Bomberman, just non-stop draws. That kind of sounds right, actually.
I know, because we got Dan the super aggressor, Raiden who's using nanotechnology, CJ Hunter is literally hunting the others, and then finally we have Luck of the Kevin who's got stupid luck.
I like how the way you put that just completely undermines any skill that Kevin has. He's got stupid luck.
Right?
I know.
No.
I know that's what he's doing, but the way he said it is like stupid luck.
Well, think about it though. He's got really good gameplay, but when he's almost like when it's like he's trapped, he somehow easily gets out of it. Again, stupid luck. Just stupid luck of getting out of things. Looks like Dan just picked up line, and everybody else is trying to destroy his soft blocks to get as much power outs as they can. Again, really good strategy. But the question is, though, who's got the best ones out of? And, ooh, that...
Seemingly, Dan has both bomb walkthrough and block walkthrough, which is going to help a lot, especially come during the hurry mode. He picks up his 3rd line bomb for some reason. I guess he just wants to collect them all.
Well, that again...
But now he's got infinite!
Alright, Dan is going to do the super aggressive... Oh,
not if that keeps happening. He's flirting with danger there now. CJ trapped in the corner. Down to half health.
With that bomb walkthrough and has infinite line, this could potentially help him super well. Problem is, though, he just needs to make sure he doesn't get caught in his own flames. Raiden is not letting that shit happen, though, but unfortunately he's trapped. He loses his line.
Remember, Dan has 3 lines, so he was probably fine unless they don't stack. Raiden's out. Kevin is trapped. Takes a lot of heavy damage there. Dan at about 75. CJ at about 50. Kevin at about 30.
This might actually be Dan's win.
Dan is incredibly upset, and you can tell by the way he's playing right now. Kevin, ooh, barely getting out of that. Hurry mode activated.
Holy Toledos.
Dan's aggressive behavior is making him in control of this match. Kevin is trapped. Kevin is out of this match.
Down to CJ.
Down to CJ. And Dan fast enough to steal all those power-ups, made sure that CJ did not get an infinite, which is good, because he would have been screwed otherwise. With power play! Did he stay alive in that? Dan takes it! Forces a 4-way tie! 4-way tie!
Oh my gosh, Dan has clutched it. He clutched that.
Dan might actually win this.
Well, it depends because it's now a 4-way.
It is literally anyone's game at this point right now because everyone has 1 point.
It's literally, holy shoot.
Round 9. Everyone on the board has 1 point. Draw has 4.
We're not counting draw at this point. Oh my gosh.
Man, they are making this a final to be remembered. Or semi, I should say.
I know, and that's just this is only the semi-round.
Watch, the last match is going to be extremely underwhelming compared to this.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, I've noticed with a lot of these tournaments, especially anything TRG related. Good thing this isn't TRG endorsed.
How was the Smash Bros. One, the first one that you did? I'm trying to remember how that ended, because I remember that ending kind of stupidly, and then you just kind of yawned.
I was half asleep, and the guy I fought was the guy I also fought at the end of the winner's bracket.
Wasn't that Slow Beef?
No.
Or Diabetes?
No. I never fought Diabetes at all. I fought SK Armageddon, and he committed suicide on 2 of his 3 lives in the final stage.
That's what it was, yeah.
Alright, a minute has passed in the game, and everyone's still at full health. Dan running around, by the looks of it, with another wall walkthrough, trying to power up. Kevin or CJ? Looks like Kevin has remote bombs. And walkthrough, yeah. Game is really being generous with all those walkthroughs right now.
I know, right?
Dan's at about 75 health. Infinite goes to Raiden, or that might have been CJ, I can't tell.
Dude, Devin playing it smart, knowing that penetrating can hurt him while he's still in the bomb. Or still in the bomb, still in the block.
That first tournament that TRD did, it was Diabetes and John, the 2 most tired players, went like the farthest almost.
Yeah.
That's true.
Diabetes lost in the loser's final, that was it. It's the guy who won the winner's final that I kind of curb stomped.
I don't know if I'd call it a curb stomp. You kind of...
Well, no, the first fight. The first fight was a curb stomp. The second one was, like, him throwing it away. Or am I not remembering the first fight with Scarmageddon right? I thought it ended with me barely losing my first life and him just being destroyed. I might be wrong on that. It's been a while. I do remember the finals just being completely underwhelming for most everyone.
And then there was a Mario Kart Double Dash race.
That one ended pretty good, to be fair. The Double Dash, I think, probably had the best ending out of them all.
Oh yeah, because I remember when
Ryan lost all his power. CJ picks up the infinite. Hurry!
It looks like Dan's got remote with a good flame burst.
Dan does not have remote. That's Kevin.
Oh no, that's luck of the Kevin. So Dan's got pink.
Dan's got fast speed though, which kind of shot him in the foot there because he took some damage from his own bombs. Kevin at about 75, Dan at 30, CJ at 50, Raiden at about 30 as well. Dan almost keeps running into his own bombs. Kind of all he can do at this point to fight against someone with remote.
Well, at this point right now, it's just for him. It's just to really survive at this point. Everyone else is at a good health stand, and look at the Kevin and CJ are probably the only 2 who are probably going to be the more threatening ones.
Dan and Raiden, 1 hit point. CJ out. Kevin out. Dan out. Raiden out. Five. No, someone got that point. It looked like the last person alive was Raiden, so I think that point goes to Raiden.
Yep, possibly.
That would make sense.
If he was the last man standing, then would probably be given it to him.
It's Bomberman. Nothing makes sense in this game.
Pretty much.
But it's still anybody's game. That's the more important thing we got to remember here, ladies and gentlemen.
Raiden indeed did get the point.
Act Zero just followed me.
Wait, what?
First, so it was.
Nanomachine steals the point. Raiden currently in the lead. If Raiden gets 1 more point, it's over. Then we have a 3-way tie for 2nd place.
That is a fantastic Twitter, though.
I'm going to assume it's not like an official account.
At @BAZ_draw is the official Twitter. Follow that.
So someone made a Bomberman Act Zero draw account. Amazing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like somebody picked up a health boost. Dan has got soft walkthroughs, so that's gonna help him super. Look at the Kevin got line, and it looks like Raiden just picked up infinite. Dan is the only one who's taking hits as of right now.
This is round 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, this round has now just taken the trophy for longest rounds in Bomberman.
Whoa, crazy plays right there. Riding down to 75. Kevin at about 80. Had to look at that for a second. Dan about 90. CJ at about 75.
Looks like a lot of power rods were dropped, though. Mostly fire, though, which, again, is very useful.
Oh, remote bombs go to CJ. Ryan got line. Kevin gets an extra bomb. Not much left in the power-up department. A bomb walkthrough sitting there for Dan the Enigma. He takes some hits to get it, though. Dan's at about 50% health.
Does somebody already have infinite line? Or...
I don't think so.
Oh, no. But I think somebody does have infinite, though. They just don't have the line, which, again, probably a smart play not to try and make it obvious, or at least find a way to show off that you do have infinite. So they're probably just going to wait till probably when hurry mode kicks in, then they'll start.
Kevin has screen cleaners, though, so they got to be careful.
Ooh.
Kevin in the best spot to snipe. Ryan dropped about 50% health as well.
Luck at the Kevin just took some damage.
Dan, Ryan, Kevin, all about 50% health. CJ at about 75. Everyone seems to have high fuse on their bombs right now. Or fairly close. CJ seemingly has the infinite, but actually has the lowest fuse out of everyone. Oh, Ryden almost got trapped. Hurry mode activating right now. No one really standing out as a winner right now.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's going to be really, really super aggressive.
It's all about getting trapped at this point.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
Dan's doing something crazy. Nope, still in it. He's down in the red, though. So's Ryden. Kevin is as well. CJ's the only one with any health left. Dan is out. 3 players left.
Luck at the Kevin, right?
Remember, if Ryden wins this, it's over.
Without low of health, no.
CJ starts playing something crazy.
No, I think CJ's gonna.
Ryden! Whoa, what happened there?
I think another drop.
I think that happened to CJ. I think CJ got that point.
Oh, did he?
I was gonna say, what would we have done in that case, though, if it would have been...
It would have been a sudden death match between the other 3. CJ gets 2 points. Ryden gets 2 points. Dan the Enigma has 1. Luck that Kevin has 1. There have been 4 draws. Round 11 starts now.
My goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen, we have right now a 2-way tie for first place and a 2-way tie for second.
Are you from Texas now?
Apparently.
Yeehaw, everyone.
I do declare.
I do declare, I think this is going to be one interesting match. What do you say,
This is almost as long as an 8-person match, but there's only 4 of them.
So far, about 44 minutes have passed since the last break, and I think we started with about 2 minutes after break, so this has been about 42, 43 minutes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
We do have 2 people who are close to winning.
Yeah.
We have 4 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. We have 2 people close to it. Now, that's what I call game.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Not with the accent.
I think I'm out of my mind.
Apparently when you get crazy, you become southern.
Apparently. No, I'll tell you one thing. I have relatives in Texas, and oh my goodness gracious. They always come, they're like, nephew, why aren't you like this? It's like, because I don't like it. Nephew, do you know what kind of traditions are in the family? Don't. But yeah, but anyways, back to it's like you know, it's just one of those things, you know, it's like part of the family tradition. Anyways, back to the match. It looks like look at the Kevin, Dan and Ryden has all full health. CJ Hunter is the only one who's taken damage as of right now.
Even though they lose like all worth halfway through the match, Pink bombs are my favorite.
You just like the color of them? They stand out better?
I love
Yeah,
pink.
it's weird that
Pink is one of my favorite colors.
have a green explosion compared to, you know, even though like piercing is just a pink bomb, but it also has the pink flames.
I guess technically because a remote bomb is still just a normal bomb. It just
is.
you can detonate it faster.
But I think it would look prettier because that's all that matters.
Dan and Ryan still at full health. We got 13 seconds left on the clock before sudden death kicks in. Kevin's got remote bombs. Not quite sure what he's doing with it. Apparently playing tic-tac-toe. No, he's going for the diagonal kills. Nice try on that. Does cover more area overall. Hurry mode activated. Dan the Enigma had a health pickup before hurry mode activated. That's why he's still in the green. Will that make the difference? Everyone still has a large chunk of health.
That's into hurry mode. Oh yeah, that's gonna be very interesting.
Ryan loses his infinite. It goes to Kevin. Yeah, uh-oh. Kevin with remote infinite. If he has line, it is over.
I don't know. Looks like it.
Everyone's fighting for this one.
Oh yeah.
No one's really standing out. Ryan's in the red. Everyone else can still take at least one bomb.
Ryan and CJ are the only two that could as of right now, could win first place.
This is smelling of draw right now.
Oh, it's.
Oh, the crush. It's Kevin and Dan. Kevin and Dan.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, no. If that's not a draw. Oh, no. I think we have a winner. We don't. Holy shit.
Oh, my God. Holy fuck.
I don't think Dan got that point. I think that was Kevin.
We'll find out in 2 seconds.
It's either who took it? Who took it? Who took it?
Dan looks excited in the chat. I think he actually got the point. He did! Dan the Enigma, Ryan, CJ Hunter, all tied with 2 points. Luckily, Kevin has 1. Draw has 4. Round 12, starting now.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I just got my energy back, and I think I'm going to try and do this really good.
Things are about to get exciting.
Oh, things just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
All right, all we need now is Kevin to get a point. Sadly, this does mean there is going to be a sudden death between 2 of the players. But at this point, everyone is fighting their goddamn hardest to win this. It's insane.
They really want that prize.
And apparently, they really want that goddamn prize. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
With the 4th place prize, though.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, Dan has taken some hits. CJ Hunter, Ryden, and Luck of the Kevin are the only ones who have not taken any hits yet. And as the minute I say that, CJ Hunter took some hits. So, yay, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get close. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen, we're in 12 rounds. 12 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, of people fighting for their lives. They want this goddamn prize. They want it. They want it really good, ladies and gentlemen. And we could see within the games, we've seen crazy gameplays, crazy moves, crazy bombs going off. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's going good. Going good, going good, going good.
We've had a lot of damage trading right now. Kevin's down to 60, Dan at about 90, CJ at about 85, Ryden still in the green.
Looks like everybody is going to either try to stick with their tactics or they're going to possibly try some new tactics.
So really, they only have 2 options out of that. Dan,
You're either going to do the same or do something different.
Dan does damage to himself, puts him down at about 60.
Oh, no.
Kevin at about 50, CJ 80, Ryan at about 70.
It looks like this. It looks like. Does Dan have the remotes?
I believe Dan does have the remotes. Yes.
All right. It looks like Dan's playing a smart play. He's going to try and stick to one side of the map, so that way he get at least.
Ryan does have infinite line right now, though. That's the most. Dan takes a ton of hits, puts him down to 15. Ryan dropping the line bombs. It could be Ryden's game right now. Dan dodges it deftly, though.
Well, then again, Dan could probably try and take out Ryan with him. Possibly.
No, Dan is out. Oh, damn it, I played a suicide pact. It's down to Kevin and CJ. If Kevin wins, it is a 4-way tie for first.
I'm kind of tempted for Kevin just to try.
Kevin has infinite line right now, but they're both standing in the corner where the blocks start falling. They're playing an incredibly dangerous game right now.
Oh my god!
Both players are about to be in the red.
Oh, this is good. Oh.
Kevin's trapped in a corner. Oh my god!
What just happened?
Draw happened.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Oh.
5 draws.
5 draws.
Holy Mary Mother of
Amazing.
Jefferson Davis.
This is bomber history right here.
Oh my god. First turn. And I like to keep this in mind. This is the first tournament we're doing.
Yeah, we're gonna need to tweak this tournament a little bit, but holy shit, this round is pretty incredible.
It's very intense.
Ooh. Alright.
2 Dan, 2 Ryan, 2 CJ, 1 Kevin, 5 draws, round 13, start now.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, this is something. Woo! This is like super intense. I'm surprised this isn't like really MLG.
The chatter is now rooting for draw because they want to have double shame.
Well, technically, yeah. If draw wins this again, that's twice he's won.
So something really interesting happened in the Olympics just now. So in alpine skiing, which is downhill skiing, the women's had a tie for gold.
A tie for gold. Holy shit.
Their times were exact.
What did they do?
Wow.
They both got
won
gold.
And then they both won gold and someone won bronze. So there's just no
There's no
silver
silver?
medal. No.
Not fair.
No, that's how that works. If you got 2 ties for first, then that's technically taking up the 2nd place slot.
Yep.
So you upgrade the silver to a gold, and just the next person gets bronze.
I'd feel really dirty if I came in 3rd place then.
You would feel
Oh,
unclean.
yeah, trapped himself. Ugh.
Dan didn't take that much damage, though. He's only at about 80. Everyone else still in the green, though. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock. There's a remote control in the bottom left corner. Who's going for it first? Ryden gets it.
Looks like Ryan, though, has got an intense speed. Holy cow.
It's almost like he's riding from Metal Gear.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah, nanomachines and all that jazz.
So first we have an Uber Pokemon playing, but then he got knocked out. Now we have a cybernetic man who could just manipulate speed at his own whim. Lovely. And it looks like somebody's got a good flame boost.
Apparently, this is tied for the longest Bomberman match we've had, and those are matches with 8 players.
Oh my goodness gracious.
CJ and Ryden still in the green. Dan at 80. Kevin at about 60. No one really standing out as a winner right now. Ryden does have that remote, though, with pretty decent fuse. Dan trying to make suicide plays, doing more damage to himself than Ryden. Ryden's still standing clean.
Bomberman X0 at Psychotic Jax. Do not tell Proton John to not count me. I will end you. Okay. Somebody's having way too much fun with Bomberman tweets.
All right, looks like Kevin's going to be the first person to go red. Dan's close behind him. Ryden's still about 60% health. CJ takes a bunch of heavy hits from Dan the Enigma. 3-way tie roughly health-wise right now. Ryden's sitting pretty. Kevin is down in the red. Dan is gone.
Oh!
Kevin follows behind him. It's between CJ and Ryden. This could be it.
Unless draw happens again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like
CJ's in the red. CJ's in the red.
Ryan is
There's no space left. There's no space left. He's going to make it stand. He's going to force the draw. He's going to force the draw.
No! Oh!
Draw's been forced. 6 draws. 6 draws.
Draw 1 2 times over. Holy shit. I think we have to end the stream there.
Fuck, I kind of wish we could. This is incredible.
Oh my god.
Double eternal shame.
Then again.
I love the play that happened though. Raiden walled him off with the remote bombs, but he didn't realize that CJ